Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hippie Chick Homestead. Thought I'd do a quick update and show you what's happening with the winter sowing that I've done. I've had a few things come up that I put outside in early February, and then I've had a few surprises in the greenhouse. So I thought I'd let you take a look. The first thing that I put outside was celery. I sowed this on February 1st, and I just sow it, scattering the seeds across the top of the soil and seeing what's going to come up. And they've done really well. I won't eat this much celery in my lifetime probably, but I will let them get a little bit stronger and then start thinning them out to plant the strongest stalks outside in the garden. Our last frost date is around April 30th, so they've got a ways to strengthen up and be ready to go outside. Then I've also got poppies, which I sowed on February 6th, and those have also done really well. If you've ever sown poppies, you know that they are about the smallest seeds imaginable. So these were scatter sown, and when I go to transplant them out, what I will do is just take the whole chunk of these out of the milk jug and just divide up groups of them to put in the ground. So they'll be transplanted in a clump. And these will go in my perennial bed and not in the vegetable garden. If you peek down there, you can see they still have pretty thin stalks. So they've got some growing to do. And I may thin these out a little bit to give the remaining ones a little bit more room. We'll see how they do over the next couple of weeks. Then the other thing that I sowed on February 9th, and I didn't expect them to come up so soon, was sunflowers. And these have done really well. I have no idea why they were so successful. Sunflowers usually don't germinate that quickly for me, and they did. You can tell this one still has his seed coat on there. And the stems on these need to strengthen up a bit before they're up potted. So that's the winter sowing that I did by putting things outside, and I was pretty pleased with the success of those. I also did onions and alliums inside the greenhouse, and these have just had a haircut, so they look a little bit shorn. I sowed these on February 1st. These are Patterson onions, which are great storage onions. And then these were shallots. They've also just had a haircut. I planted these, I sowed them first on January 15th, and I didn't get great germination from them. So I re-sowed them on February 9th and got a little bit better germination rate. These are spring shallots. So unlike the shallots that you plant in the fall with the garlic and then harvest in spring, these are planted in spring and harvested in late summer, early fall. I'm not really pleased with the germination rate, but this will give us enough shallots that I'm not too upset about it. And then the other thing that I've never planted before, and I was really surprised by how well these did, is leeks. These were sown on January 29th. They've also just had a haircut, so you can see they've got kind of a flat top going on, but they've done really well. Scatter sowed, put a little bit of soil on top of the seeds, left them in the greenhouse, and just let them go, and they've done really well. The other things I planted and I left in the greenhouse were some tomatoes, and I didn't expect them to come up as soon as they did. These were sown on February 27th. These are sun gold tomatoes. And I do heat my greenhouse, so I never let the temperature go below about 40-45 degrees. And in the daytime, if it's sunny outside, it can stay consistently in the 70s, even up to mid-80s. So apparently the warm weather we had a week or so ago gave them the motivation to really go for the sun. So the sun golds have come up. I sowed 9 seeds in this milk jug, and I have 9 seedlings just starting to show their true leaves. So these will stay in the milk jug. I may add a little bit of soil just to top this off. and got to keep them alive until late April, early May before I can put them out. I've also got a variety of tomato called Jory, and this was from Adaptive Seeds, which is a Pacific Northwest company, and the seeds are particularly suited to our climate. And you can tell these are really leggy. This milk jug was pretty frosted, so they were reaching for the sun, and obviously the sun was on this back side because they're all leaning that way. So I'm not going to transplant these yet, even though they do have their true leaves. I'm going to add soil up to the top of where the milk jug was cut. So it'll take the soil level up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches up their stem, and that will give them what they need to continue to grow and develop stronger stems. So that's a quick peek at what's happening on the Hippie Chick homestead. Thanks so much for dropping by. Hope you're having a great day in the garden where you are. Take care, y'all.